Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm going to be doing some little tags. Now these are lovely little Christmas tree tags. Now the last video I did this lovely canvas, if I can take it off there, which was a beautiful Christmas tree. Now this is an Arteza board and I just covered it with some fabric, so it's like a calico fabric, and I popped some lace on there, some little bits of this sort of like lace off a wedding dress, which is absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of bling, so I thought that's lovely to hang up. I thought I would just do it on a little smaller scale. So I'm making some tags. Now this is beautiful. I've got a lovely little bit of Shabby pink seam binding here, which I coloured, and I've got some lace and some little shiny bits on there, and I think that looks so pretty. And then I've got another one here as well. So I thought I'd show you how simple it is to make these. So if you just want to do it on sort of like a smaller scale, you can. Let me pop those out of the way. I also coloured a little bit of the lace with the same colour I did the seam binding with, which I think looks really pretty. So I might use that as the little sort of like trunky bit for the tree. So we shall see. So I've got the little bits here. I've got some little bits that are already been cut up. So I'm going to use these to make the little tree. Now I'm just going to pop them on top of each other. I'm going to use all that bit. Just, I hope you can see this properly, just a little bit for the top, and I'm just going to sort of like, now maybe I shall start at the bottom just to see if we can make this sort of a little bit sort of flatter at the bottom like that, and work our way up. We've got a bigger bit, there's a bigger bit like that, just so it's sort of like tree shaped on there. You can pop bits over the top of each other, it doesn't matter, like this, just like that, just so it's sort of tree shaped like that. So something like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start at the bottom, I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm just going to stick them down just like that. Stick that on there. So again, you don't have to use a glue gun, you can use any glue that you've got. You could actually sew them on, but these have got little beads and stuff, so I wouldn't fancy sewing over beads. So if you've got some plain without any little beady bits, you could sew it on. And I'm just going to just randomly stick it all down, and it will look pretty in the end. Just make it into a tree shape. And that one there, like this. So this is just really a smaller scale, like that. And this one I'm not going to stick anything on because it's got little blingy bits on it anyway. So what was I going to use at the top? I was going to use that little bit at the top. Will that sort of fit? Let's have a look. Just stick these bits like that. Looks about right, I think. The other one I did even up just a little bit because when I looked at it, it was a little bit off balance, the bigger tree that I did. So I just added an extra few bits to it. This one I'm going to pop on the top. So you can use all your little scrappy bits as well and just make yourself up a little sort of a tree. Again, it doesn't have to be lace, it could be just bits of fabric. It doesn't quite fit. I think that's a bit lopsided, isn't it? So I might just cut this little bit off here and stick you on top like that, just so it's a bit more, oops, bit shaped a little bit better. Does that look sort of treey? It does, doesn't it? Should we cut these little bits off? A few more bits on there. A nice big fat tree now. There we go. That can go on there. It's quite difficult to see the shape when you're not sort of above it. That's it. Do we want an extra bit there? No, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to now, let's put, we have a little bit of this. Maybe I could have this. A little bit that I coloured. I think that will just do the little tree trunky bit, won't it? Just like that. That would look nice. Pop a little bit of glue on there. Because I wonder what that little flower would look like. Let's have a look, and it will match the little trunk and the little bow that I will put on the top. Let's cut this out. This is just chopping off those little bits of netting on there. So then we've got like a little flower at the top, and then I can pop a little diamante or something on there, can't I? So doesn't that look pretty? All as I did on the back of these are just tags that I had like this, and I've just inked the back, wiped a little bit of gesso over the top, so you can use anything as the backing. Could use book paper and all sorts of bits on there. I think would look really nice, so I'm liking that. That's lovely. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the seam binding here. Let's pop this through and do a little bow and get that through. Off, tie a little knot there, and we can do a little bow like that. If it will sit properly. Don't want it too big. Let's have a look. No, don't like that one. I know what I will do. I'm going to do what I did on the other one. So I'm going to take this length like that. I'm going to make a bow, like a double bow, if I have enough on here. Like that. So it's a nice sort of shabby double bow. Pull that down. Pull this one just a little bit shorter. There we go. Chop these little end bits off. So there we go. We've got a nice double bow like that. So that can sit on top. And I'm going to take another piece like this. Oops. Pop that through. No, gosh, I'll get this right in a minute. Pop it through like that, and then tie a knot in the top to hang it from. So these are nice decorations, I think. You could hang these on the tree. So that's your little knot, and then I'm just going to stick the bow on the top like that. So I'm going to stick that to there. And then I'm going to pop a little diamante, I think, just on the top of the tree in the middle. Oops, now I've got some here. I don't want a big one. I want just to have a little one. Just a tiny little one like that. Which I think, oops, will look pretty. Stick that on the middle. Like that. So how pretty is that? So you've got this beautiful little Christmas tree tags. I'm loving this one. Really, really nice. So then we've got another one there. So they've just made out of just bits of lace on there. Really super simple. Really fun project, and that's a gift on itself. You can even pop that on. You don't need the little top bit. You could pop that onto the front of a journal, or make a lovely journal card out of it. I think they are just so pretty and so lovely to make, and it's a lovely little extra gift if you want to pop it into somebody's stocking or hang it from the stocking. I think they're lovely. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, bye bye.